Emily was a hardworking young woman who lived a quiet life. Every day after work, she walked along the same familiar road toward her small apartment. One afternoon, as the sun was beginning to lower into a soft golden haze, something happened that she would never forget. Emily heard a loud screech, tires dragging violently across the asphalt. She turned quickly and saw a young boy, no older than 10, lying in the street. A car had struck him while he was crossing at the corner. The driver, instead of stopping, sped away without looking back. Emily's heart raced. But she didn't hesitate. She rushed to the boy, knelt beside him, and saw that he was conscious but trembling in pain. His leg was badly injured. "It's okay," she whispered gently. "I'm here. I'll help you." With the help of a passerby, she carried the boy into a taxi and hurried him to the nearest hospital. Doctors took him in immediately, and after some time, they confirmed his leg was broken, but he would recover. Boy, his voice Emily and shaky, gave Amali his mother's number. Within minutes, a worried woman burst through the doors. When she saw her son sitting safely in the hospital bed, she wept with relief. She turned to Emily, her eyes wet with gratitude. Thank you for saving my child," she said, holding Amali's hands. Emily simply smiled. "I just did what anyone should do." After making sure the boy was comfortable, Emily finally decided to go home. It had been a long day. She stepped outside the hospital and hailed a taxi. But when she reached her apartment building and reached into her bag to pay, her heart dropped. Her wallet was gone. Inside it was everything: her cash, her credit card, her phone, even her house keys. She felt the panic rise in her chest. I lost my wallet," she said nervously to the driver. "Please, I can explain. I was helping a boy who was hit by a car, and..." The driver frowned, impatient and frustrated. "No story. I want the fare. Right now." "I don't have it," she repeated helplessly. "Please, I will pay you, I promise." The driver, angered, stepped out and called the police. Within minutes, a patrol car pulled up. A stern officer approached. The driver explained what had happened, accusing Emily of refusing to pay. The officer turned to her. "Is this true?" Emily felt tears push into her eyes. "I'm not lying. I helped a child who was hit by a car today. I rushed him to the hospital. I must have dropped my wallet. I don't know where." The officer studied her face for a long, thoughtful moment, then his expression softened. He reached into his pocket, took out the fare, and handed it to the taxi driver. "There," he said firmly. "Paid." The driver grumbled, got into his car, and drove away. Emily looked at the officer in disbelief. "You paid for me? You don't even know me." He smiled gently. "Sometimes, people tell the truth. And sometimes, they need help. Let's go find your things." He drove her first back to the hospital, but the staff hadn't seen her wallet. So they went to the scene of the accident. There, near the edge of the sidewalk, half hidden beneath a fallen leaf, lay her purse. She let out a breath of pure relief. The officer handed it to her. "See," he said with a warm smile. "When you do good, you have no regrets. God will provide for you." Emily's heart felt full. She thanked him sincerely before he drove her home. And that night, as she sat quietly in her living room, she realized that sometimes, kindness returns to us in the most unexpected moments, and often just when we need it most.